This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade. It is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me with something. I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant. Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock. Some say that as long as there is profit to be made, there is nothing she won't dare to sell. She's guarded against people from the Academia because most of her wares don't comply with Academia regulations. I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, but it soon became clear that they had no intention of letting me get any further. Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust. This is my condition for further collaboration.
Why do you want us to meet with her?
Until you complete this task, you don't have question privileges.
Fine. So how do we go about doing this?
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. I'll give you the informant's address and their contact password. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve. You'll have to improvise.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora, and I'll prepare some funds for you.
But we only just...
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight? Oh? Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They...
Try inspecting them with element...
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally... That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the richer it is in Dendro energy. However, some canned knowledge with using elemental sight...
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password. And here's the more of don't be cheap. You'll know. And be sure to exercise some caution.
Matra?
The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out, now's the time. Okay, then we have a
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, called Ormos. Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right? Hyman doesn't think it was that on the...
What a unique palette.
Following the paper got it.
Ronak,
Got it. You two, please follow me. You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru Rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
Ah, the warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me. Before I retrieve your product, please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Hold on. That's not right. Taken by mice means he's cautious of us. Let's take a closer look.
Before I retrieve your product, please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
No, that's not it. The paper said that heat stroke is the answer to
I'm sorry.
He's cautious of us. Let's take a closer look.
Before I retrieve your product, please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes your...
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? I'm guessing that you're going for a more traditional packaging.
Wait a sec. Sumeru City style means we're only buying a few things. He won't take us to...
I'm sorry.
He's cautious of us. Let's take a closer look.
Before I retrieve your product, please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit...
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your product. Okay, everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot, it's the Matra! Run!
What? The matcha? Where? I'll hate them said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here. We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant. you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way! Another password! Huh? Oh, that voice came from behind the building on the... Here, over here. You can stop running now. So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some horror fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just
Oh, very good. Huh? Wait, you're Dory? Paimon sure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier. Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say, then you can forget about doing any business. But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything, but I bet my Mora that you've been involved in some shady dealings, haven't you? Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment, but we'll take it. I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. No matter how much Mora they might. So that's why it's your first time here. But as long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good. Ah, yes, of course. Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably... What kind of product? Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological idiom. Yeesh. Who would want to be... Or... How about... With this one, you can become an expert in his... Ooh, now 2 million Mora. Whoa! Of course, you are free to pick... Alright, let's try the method that Alhaitham mentioned. These, please. My, oh my. You are... listen. Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million. But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 Mora. Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get... Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself? Come on, come on. We still have around 100,000 of Alhaitham's Mora left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful. Excellent. Then please, select from this fine collection of canned knowledge over here. Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever... Oh, but my dear... Oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these. So, what did you see? So, they're all worth about the same amount? Well, anyway, the Mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful. Dory, we'll take this one. All right, very good. As soon as with Dory went smoothly enough, let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Alhaitham. Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost. Please.
Follow the wind.
Ha! You two made it.
Whoa, there's so many people from the academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wakela,
You're a pretty daring guy.
relax. No.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the...
Before that, I have to ask. Why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
Yeah, he just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important. We've been in Sumeru for a while now. When we heard that the
In that case, you're on the right track. A short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule and
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think...
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties.
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next. I won't deny that. I am investigating because as you know, the several brigades have been vying for my personal finances. I agreed to forego ownership of the however, they adamantly believe
So you kept hounding them?
yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into the divine knowledge capsule should be up for us to ensure the capsule secure. Unless I know whose hands the divine Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue.
In other words, you wanted us to
Yes, you can say that. The day after tomorrow, go back. If I get the opportunity to study the divine knowledge capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation? Okay, then we'll meet up.
Before you...
You doing so right under the...
I thought Sumeru was different, but nope, everywhere's the same.
All right, this place works.
Here.
So,
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
if you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. We can conduct a controlled while you fight, we can use and there may be variances in your...
Wow! Oh, hey, Thumb! You, Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the
When you are unable to understand a research... All right, let's begin the test.
One with the forest. Let's nip that in the bud. Enshroud!
All right. I'll link your Akasha terminal to record data. The next step is to hold it in your hand. I'll help you establish a connection with it so you can activate its power.
Hey, how are you feeling? You mean that it...
All right. Time for round 2.
Can't see. The wind knows me.
Order guide you.
Now, I'll start recording data again.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did
Wait! How much? Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us!
Of course, this could be because he is so powerful that the capsule's content, at the very least. This test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. I'm heading back to Ikela Fund.
Let's see Dory did it. Welcome back, my loyal patrons. You name it. Canned knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need. I'll find a way to get it. Where can you really get us anything we want? Anything? Aha! So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please oblige me. Oh! I knew customers with pockets as deep as yours would undoubtedly crave something more, but you know, that kind of information isn't going to be cheap. After all, I had to work really hard to... But how can we be sure you're... Because to me, as for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the trip. It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, here's the sign L... Ah, so you're... The group has done everything in their power to... That divine knowledge capsule... The capsule is clearly visible. Thanks for the info. Please, it's my...
Find you your perfect...
Well, we figured out where the divine knowledge capsule is. It turns out it ended up in the hands of... Let's head back and talk to Al-Haytham. Al-Haytham! We got the info you wanted!
Really? All right.
Dory even gave us evidence to verify the intel.
Huh, look at that. All right. In which case...
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking these. After we defeat them, we can finally have a serious...
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again. See you then.
taking his time. Where could he be? Oh, there he is.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Yep.
One with nature. Time to go.
Oh, hey, Thumb. I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were crazy enough to actually show up.
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take place. I was more worried that you might go back on your promise. But to your credit, it appears that you're sticking to your word. This is turning into quite an occasion. I also brought some backup. I assume you don't mind.
Backup? Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? You've come to support this lunatic because he helped you out? Fine, your funeral. I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
Uh-oh, here they come. Good luck, you two.
That's close enough.
The wind knows me.
One with the forest. I'll uproot you.
Feeling lucky today?
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
You want this one?
Academia scum! Boss! Finally! Did you use it? Great! Now we can... Boss? Boss! What's wrong?
What happened to him?
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
Target acquired. Arrest him. Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Al-Haytham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away! World, forget me.
What in Tibet just happened? It's like that big guy suddenly lost his mind.
It looks like he used the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
You mean the Divine Knowledge Capsule did that to him? Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from Irminsul?
I've I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. The state that man is now in suggests that this is a similar situation. This divine knowledge capsule does appear to be linked to the gods, but beyond that, it doesn't seem anything like the rumors suggest. Possessing it doesn't grant you divine wisdom or power. Did you hear what he said? World, forget me. What could that possibly mean?
If the mantra took him away, then that means the Academia got the Divine Knowledge Capsule back, too. What a shame. We were so close. Still, Paimon didn't expect the Divine Knowledge Capsule would be so dangerous. Imagine if we tried to open it. Oh, who knows what would have happened to us?
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos. I believe our collaboration has also reached its end.
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the Divine Knowledge Capsule that Paimon forgot to ask you something. Since you're a member of the Academia, do you have any idea how we can go about meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside of Sumeru's entire administration. Most of the time, you wouldn't know she exists at all. Moreover, since the
Everything about
I'm heading back to the Academia.
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zero's festival. Maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good. Then we'll part ways here, Alhaitham, until we meet again.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
Miss the Sub-Zero's festival, right? Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad. Paimon thinks she must be around the Grand Bazaar, since she showed us around there last time. There she is! Dunyarzad, we're back!
Just as promised. Traveler and Paimon. I'm so... indeed.
There's no need to be nervous.
Thanks, Paimon. Speaking of which,
Of course we went. A lot of...
I see. If there is another chance.
My lady, if you went to Port Ormos in your...
Dia! You were eavesdropping!
It's called covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on around my employer is part of the job.
It's alright, Dia. I merely said the festival's tomorrow.
Even when you put it that way...
Don't worry, my guardian knight.
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day, and many no-good scum...
Oh, you too. I've already prepared a room for you to rest.
Whoa, you're so...
Here we are. It's all...
It looks really nice.
Not at all.
That's Paimon's specialty.
Oh, if you don't mind, all of my friends will be working.
Yeah, it'll be...
Then let's meet at the nearby but
It's a deal. Good night.
I may be too excited to fall asleep.
Paimon's starting to really look forward to the Sub-Zero Fest... Oh, no. Did we oversleep? We should go meet Dunyarzad right away.
Traveler, Paimon, I've been waiting.
Good morning, Dunyarzad.
Not at all. I arrived early. Today,
You've worked so hard for this day. You gotta enjoy it to the...
you know it. Well, shall. Many vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusaneli's birthday.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way. Let's go take a look.
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
Oh, you could tell straight away. I thought most people nowadays wouldn't know.
Mushrooms, flowers, and all kind of fruit? So, what?
It's another Sub-Zero's fest. Generally speaking, the most common selections are foods like Rukushifama.
So, the Sub-Zero...
You don't have to...
Wait, but if that's the case, then wouldn't the Pyro Arc... Oh, Traveler, we have to go to... Thanks! Alright.
Dear customers, would you like to try your...
What's alchemical divination?
Right? I thought...
So, how did...
It's quite simple.
Sure sounds random.
That is precisely what we need.
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali...
Why does everything sound so much more...
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This... Okay, one moment.
Paimon wants to take a look too!
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions and lies.
Illusions and lies? That sounds rather ominous.
Yes, but
He's not even trying to hide his...
Naturally, fate will...
Oh, it's nothing.
Guess that was still pretty...
They say the Sub-Zero's festival was very lively a long, long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilu's dance of Sub-Zeros will be just as impressive.
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candies.
It's a weird guy with a weird... Hey! His Dunyarzad!
In the few short days it took to...
How...
All right, little soldiers. take your Yalda...
Yes, Knight! Just...
Ferris,
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad.
as are we to you.
Oh, not at all.
Whichever one. Ooh, those also...
And there's also Lizard Tail.
Huh? What's a...
Onikabuto is a little spicy.
Dunyarzad? It's alright. Paimon bully...
I also believe in your intuition.
Great. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want? Excellent work. That...
Paimon bet you survived so many epic battles...
Attention! Here... It's Night of Flower.
Paimon...
They all basically sound the same.
Oh, actually, I just Can you come with me to get it?
Dunyarzad, you probably...
We're too late.
I know, right?
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our clutches.
Those Eremites don't look like...
Who are you?
That's right. We haven't received...
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and...
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homiyanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
You're... Dia! Dia the Flame Main! No wonder we mercs haven't heard anything.
Don't speak so disrespectful.
Don't worry about it, my lady. Just...
Aren't you...
Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a safe location.
No! We're gonna stay and help! There's too many of them!
Please be careful, Dia.
Don't waste your time worrying about me. This is my job. Look out for yourself. After I've wiped the floor with them, I'll go find you all.
Dunyarzad, are you okay?
I'm fine. My body always...
You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine after some rest.
Yeah, don't worry.
My lady, Traveler, found ya.
Dia! You took care of them!
Any more of them? Or rather...
Dia, your arm!
Oh, this? I'm fine.
Please, let me take a closer look.
Come on, it's nothing.
Hold on, you said something about...
About that.
It can't be.
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't... You're so
Thank you very much, Dia.
Don't be like that.
Are you feeling unwell again, Dunyarzad?
My lady, your condition...
Truly.
Keep up.
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes. I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was actually born with Elazar.
Can't believe it's Elazar!
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. Sumeru's current
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be sad compared to the simple fact I know that my family loves me dearly. Did you know? Since I was a child, I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people, To me, there's nothing more beautiful than being able to meet and not to mention this way. When my final day does arrive, it will be less sorrowful. At the very least, many people will remember that I once existed in this world, right?
As long as you don't forget Paimon. Paimon also will...
To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. If it weren't for her encouragement, I wouldn't have taken that first step. Thanks. There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets. Oh, right! Isn't it almost time?
Huh?
Isn't the Dance of Sub-Zero? Nilou will recreate that, and with that, my...
Then what are we waiting for?
Yeah, we
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking place without prior permission?
Over there! Someone's yelling at Nilou!
I think I just saw the Academia's Grand Sage.
But the Dance of Sub-Zeros is one of the key parts.
The Sub-Zeros Festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of large... If you continue to resist, the Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
How did things turn out like this?
The Academia was originally responsible for the Sub-Zeros Festival, but they failed this responsibility for many years. I need to speak with them. This is a hard pill to swallow, but you're right. Things would only get worse.
Art, dance. Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such frivolous and meaningless activities in this land of knowledge and reason? Our Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you wish to defile it.
No. I believe that our Archon never rejected the arts. Even the Goddess of Flowers dedicated a dance to her.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyargarbaha Day that prohibits public art performances. We will announce it to the public later via the Akasha.
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
The Sub-Zero's Festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Nilou, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad.
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere the Academia can't find us and perform. Or we could get people to block them off so they can't interrupt the performance. No.
Nilou, it's all right. Don't worry about it.
But you've been looking forward to the Dance of...
It's okay. Seeing you care this much about my feelings, it would be too risky to continue the Sub-Zeros Festival at this point. I don't want to get everyone in trouble.
If you say so. But... you can sneak out for the next Sub-Zeros Festival, right? We'll make sure the next one is a smashing success.
The next one. Yes. Okay, it's a promise. It will be a smashing success.
I can't believe this is how things turned out. Those heartless geezers.
It really is okay. There's nothing we can do about it. Still, I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Milu's dance.
A lot happened today. It's a shame the festival ended the way it did. Milu and Dunyarzad promised to make the next Sub-Zero's festival a success, but Dunyarzad is running out of time. Yeah.
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable framework possible. The project is entered its most critical phase. Power has begun to flow from...
We're gonna be late! It's Obik! We should go meet Dunyarzad! Good morning, Dunyarzad.
Not at all.
You seem...
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with the...
Sure! Ooh, they're selling food over that way! Let's go take a look!
This is a stall offering foods from the Huff...
You are quite well informed.
They're all plants! Actually, what is...
It's one of the Sub-Zero's festival's traditions. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendroarchon.
Appear to be in the form of the moon.
Really? I thought it looked...
The moon signifies... It's escaping me for now. Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a...
Oh, right. But if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
Understood. I'll keep that...
Oh, it's nothing.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. So, where to next?
All right, soldiers. Now that you have your...
Yes, Knight Ferris! What's going on?
Ferris, the Knight of Flowers.
Oh, do you want some Yalda candy?
What's to pick? Ooh, how...
And there's also Liz...
What are those... Traveler, help...
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one? Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Ha! Paimon bet you had a... Huh? How's that possible? It's obviously random. Maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
Oh, sure.
Huh? Where are you going? A feeling of deja vu? Oh, Paimon knows what that is. It's when you feel like you've already experienced whatever is going on. In that case, Paimon also felt something like that today. But that's just our brains playing tricks on us, isn't it? So why'd you run here in such a hurry? So that's it! You're intentionally doing things you usually wouldn't and seeing if you still get that same feeling of deja vu.
Welcome, you two! Are you here for lunch? What would you like to eat? Got it! You don't look like you're from these parts, but...
Coconut charcoal cake? Isn't it that burnt... Oh, Paimon... That... isn't this going a bit too far? How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it tasted awful. Then, you mean... That's impossible! So, would this be a case of taste bud deja vu? Paimon also gets,
Just can't beat the atmosphere here.
Hey! Dinnerside is sitting by yourself on that bench over there! What a coincidence, Dinnerside! We meet again!
Oh, I ran into some kidnappers just now, but thankfully Dia came to my rescue.
Kidnappers?
I'm okay. Dia's our...
That's a big...
Not at all. I've always been like this. Besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days, my time...
Paimon doesn't quite follow you, and Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
It really is fine. I don't mind. Huh?
Dunyarzad, have you ever felt deja vu? You know...
Deja vu? No. But my days have been the same for years now. Even if I were feeling deja vu, I suppose I would already be used to it.
Oh, Paimon, see...
It's almost time.
Huh? Time for what?
Nilou's Dance of Sub-Zerus is about to begin.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate. When we return, have the—
Understood. I will inform—
the Sub-Zero's festival.
Miru, Oh, Dunyarzad.
It's okay.
But you've been really looking for—
It truly is unfortunate.
True, but—
The next festival.
Wait.
No, nothing.
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did! So, in the end, you... Maybe it really was because of exhaustion. Same here. Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion. We can do
Observing a modest drop in the output of Jnana energy, but values still remain.
Continue to monitor for variances in the data and find the cause.
Why does Paimon feel so tired after so much sleep? Anyway, we should go meet... Good morning, Dunyarzad. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Not at all. I arrived.
Huh? Paimon?
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go?
Great idea! Let's get going! Traveler?
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can enjoy the Sub-Zero's festival. Oh, are you interested in Yalda Can?
No.
It's not that simple. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw. Flavors include lavender melon. And there's also lizard tail and oni kabuto.
Huh? What was
No problem. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want? Oh, I like your confidence. No hesitation at all. Oh, congratulations.
Paimon knew he always had incredible luck. Paimon? What? He was...
That couldn't have been luck. Mind reading?
Tell us what's going on! Since when did you get superpowers? Traveler? Hey, where are you going? What's going on? Did you see something? Us leaving Dunyarzad without letting her know is kinda rude, you know.
Keep up.
for? Traveler? That's... Look! That's... Isn't that Dunyarzad? What's happening here? Why are there two Dunyarzads? You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you? I'm sure you already know how to use this. A knowledge capsule? Where did you... You should use it too, Paimon. You know Paimon? Well, this... What the... This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's festival? Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized. What the heck was inside that knowledge capsule? Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. This isn't the first time we've met, and I answered that question a long time ago. Let Paimon think. What about it? Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you two received the blessing of Dendro, and you also have special, sensitive constitutions. It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness. A familiar question. I think this is the 7th time you asked that. As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed it too. That first Dunyarzad is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left. Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain. Oh yeah, I'm Nahida. Good, you passed the test. What's happening? You can awaken our memories and use... Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called a samsara. You, me, and everyone else are all stuck inside a one-day samsara. As for the truth, that's on you to find out. If you are told the truth instead of discovering it, I can only give you surface-level help, like bits of information and subtle hints. For the rest of the time, I'll be doing all I can to slow down Dunyarzad's... She looks like she isn't doing well at all. Her illness gets worse after each Sub-Zero's festival. If we can break out of the samsara, I might be able to save her. But as things are right now, she's just a small bird in the sky that's about to lose its last feathers. All I can do is raise a gale to delay her fall. You sure love to use weird analogies. Analogies are what? Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
happening right now seems to have happened before. The moon, illusions, and lies. What do they all mean? The Grand Sage said, "Go celebrate the..." We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's festival many times. I can't seem to cohesively... I can't seem... I can't seem to... That should be it. The flow of time is... My mind feels exhausted. Even... The Grand Sage said, "Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content." We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's festival. That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully... That doesn't sound right. I need... That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right.
A time loop. You've given similarly wrong answers in the past. A pity. Still the wrong answer? A simple time loop can't explain... Doing yourself. The Sub-Zeru's festival is happening. Let's think about our current situation. And to do that, Nahida rejected the Paimon's memories.
Hey, it's you guys again. I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness of my products. I harvested them from the forest. Huh? What brought this? What kind of philosophical nonsense is... Didn't you know that no one...
He actually... Anyway, if...
Oh, it's you two. Was my divination so accurate that you felt compelled to compliment me in person? Ooh, I knew it!
You're really excited. So, you're admitting that...
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into? Huh? Hold on a second. I thought you guys just lost your wallet. What you just said.
I knew you weren't going...
Marvelous. Truly marvelous. I believe you. Recall the interpretation of your divination.
When you say it like that...
I believe that the Archon... The book only said...
So that's how we haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to? Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. At this time...
I'm fine, my lady.
Perfect timing.
Paimon, Traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous Huh? You saw?
You want the Traveler to take down your...
How did you know what I was going to say?
We need to say something convincing.
People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon. Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional funds. The moon, illusions, and lies. My mind feels exhausted. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right.
Tell her, Traveler!
I didn't tell anyone about that. Including Miss Dunyarzad. You couldn't have known. And just now—
Alright, so
It's kinda hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be—
She's quieter than—
Yeah, she isn't the same as before, but her parents said that this is how she was like at first.
Huh?
I don't quite understand what you're...
My lady, are you angry? All right, I'll give you the
Keep up.
Nahida! We brought a friend! Are you busy? I thought I told you that it won't help to bring anyone here. We just wanted her to see the real—
The real Dunyarzad? Where and—
Huh? I told you that you—
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
Wow. How perceptive. Does she have
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying down here, isn't she? How's she doing?
Her condition's really bad.
I can sense her aura. There are also lingering feelings of something like—
Do you believe us now? So, you think the sages are behind this?
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat the Sub-Zero.
Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know. Right! Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looked like a knowledge capsule? That means you must know something about the Akasha! The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it— A gnosis could do that? No wonder the Akasha is so magical. It's being powered by the—
So, this Nahida you mentioned, what did she say?
She said, and Paimon quotes, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to
Compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait. I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for. But compiling the entire
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha? Oh yeah, that sounds about right. What do you—
People in Sumeru don't dream. Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it— My mind feels exhausted. What's happening right now seems— That doesn't sound right.
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? Huh. Now that I think about it, my head's been— When the desert dwellers set off on their quest for knowledge, a sage was compiling the entire country's knowledge. You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us? Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it can't also poke around in there?
What's the point of doing
Just think about it. If you could, this hive mind could make breakthroughs in—
An excellent deduction. And the analogy comparing Sumeru City to a— In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy. Mark my words, when this is over, I'm getting evidence and exposing this whole thing to the public.
How does everyone feel? Huh? What is it? Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from the Akasha.
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep Traveler, did you—
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a beep. We took off our Akasha terminals.
Phase runtime has exceeded its expected length. At this rate, there may be—
But we cannot lose.
Paimon remembers everything! Good. You adapted quickly this time. We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why's that? But now— Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment to understand why they're being treated the way they are. If we're lab rats, then what— The moon? Wasn't— Anyway, knowing who I am won't— Okay then.
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt?
Dia?
What's wrong? Why are you both gawking at me like that?
You didn't get hurt this time.
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs. Shh! How did you know about my great—
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
Anything strange? You already— It's as if—
You're saying that—
That's right. Both
Traveler, what do you think? Yeah! Paimon's feeling really hopeful. Oh, you're right! Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
I have no clue what you two are talking about.
So you want us to take—
How did you know what I was gonna say?
It's finally nighttime. Aside from Dia not getting injured, everything seems to have stayed the same. Listen, Nahida, we found out that Dia got out just fine today, even though she got injured every other time she fought the kidnappers. Do you think the Samsara has been broken? Have we saved Dunyarzad? Really? Good job on all that progress. Get some good sleep tonight. Hey! What kind of an answer is that? Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge. But the only way you can know that for sure is if you experience tomorrow. How many todays has it been? Is it possible that today will be followed by yesterday? Does tomorrow truly exist as anything beyond a made-up concept? It's even possible that this entire world is a lie, and the history of the whole world has just been one endless Sub-Zero's festival.
Okay, no more! Paimon's brain is already shut down.
That's why it makes no sense to waste your energy thinking about things you will learn tomorrow. Get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your anxiety dookie away. Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk-duk.
It's so strange and so against common sense that Paimon's at a loss for... Yeah, even though it's happy and lively at the sub...
Continue the harvest.
We're still in the same day! Nahida, you already...
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity like that doesn't come by often, and I thought it...
Paimon's at the Duke did that!
Of course. In the time we've been together, you two...
Paimon's flattered and...
What I mean is, in other words, if you weren't...
Nahida's talking about confusing stuff again.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clothes...
Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory? Oh, yeah! You're right! Good.
So, what's your...
The moon, illusions, and lies. Mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory. If all our memories of a day are erased at the end of that... The beep is a prompt tone for... Okay, Nahida's... We've already experienced... That doesn't sound right.
When we wake up, but muscle memory...
A brilliant deduction.
Nahida, tell us if we're right.
To put it simply, it's...
That isn't simple at all!
Why don't you go talk to...
Right! She did help us find our lead.
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dia,
It hurt? Why?
Well, you're still...
Huh. Truth be told...
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a little sick of doing it. Oh, that works.
What happened to you guys while I was gone?
Don't think too hard about...
All right then, let me get...
Yes, your memory...
Then I'd have to disagree.
Oh? Why do you think that?
If we've actually been reliving the Sub-Zero's festival day after day, then what happened to the things we used? Common sense says my wallet should have emptied it.
Right! They could use the Akasha to record... It's not very likely, but it's also
No, it is impossible. I've got proof.
You have proof?
You two are surprisingly sick. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad.
can't believe it's...
This is it.
Huh? This is the...
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the... Let's say the sages didn't replace it.
That's true, but... What?
And the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous... I'm a professional fighter. My martial school, the force, angle, and entry point of each strike is It's just as they say.
Is it really impossible?
People often say that a camera's photo can never... The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the results of combat training. Whew. Hope that cleared things up for you. Hey. Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage. See you later.
Well, back to square one. But at least we've reached some other conclusions in the meantime. Yep, that's true. So, can we think of any new... Strange? Paimon feels like everything... Huh? Leaving the city? You're right! It's really... Paimon can't believe it! How about we go back and ask Nahida? Early today. Did you find... Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And we also aren't in the real world. Leaving the city. As far as we did? But we don't remember... Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time, I didn't think... It is true that sometimes we lose track of time during our... Really? That's kinda strange. In theory, I should have already... Yep. Something here's definitely fishy. Let's get to the bottom of this... Our memories are back! About that... Traveler, aside from your memories that were just... Listen to it and you'll understand...
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days' worth of memories. It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday. Okay, let's...
Why can't we leave the city? What is the...
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct order from the Grand...
I have a real emergency.
That's your problem.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the Academia already announced the... Let's go and question... Hello, sir. What...
Here we go again. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else. Angering me won't...
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything, this is a good spot. And the guard has... Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind? But... Oh, also said that Paimon should stay! Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day! Okay. Paimon, can you tell us your I see. Using 2 people. After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared. And then No! What's your perspective, Traveler? You sure you do? I guess that explains it. So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased? It really sounds like something, but this way, we'll also never discover what's outside! Something like a message? But how can we send it back? Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at. Well... Okay. You want something that can pass on messages? Yep! I'm done. Here you go. What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal? You made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it could connect to any node. To make something like this? Nahida. Yep. I'll help you save the messages. We'll never know until we try. Let's go then. Let's expose the... okay. That covers everything that's happened so far. Yes, although the signal... Okay, now that you understand what's going on...
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights. All these spaces are empty except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like... But everything... There's another part here. I only received...
These spaces have been disappearing one after the other, absorbed by something like a sun in the sky. And now, even the final space has also disappeared. Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now! Those spaces are actually...
Why did the message end? Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment. Oh, right. The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha after the beep. Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
All the bizarre spaces I saw outside... Was that space actually the real world? My impression is that each...
Oh, so that's what it is! Later on, Traveler also mentioned the Paimon's head is... Well, consider this. So no matter how wow, the Archon War, huh? Hey! some time to think?
The dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
Okay.
Okay then. See you later.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know! Oh, wait. You're back! I've been waiting for— Are you ready to take your Sub-Zero's exam? Okay.
Okay, Nahida said we've already all the bizarre spaces I saw outside. Those spaces remind me of the moon. Oh, people in Sumeru don't dream. We are all in a dream. It isn't that the people...
People in Sumeru think they don't dream, but the truth is the Akasha steals their dreams without them knowing it. And those spaces with no... So people in Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable? The Akasha relies on the power of a note. It is the manifestation of the God. It compiles the wisdom, and it grants knowledge to the people. Oh, okay. But is stealing everyone's dreams? Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most apt. In other words... So in other words, Paimon remembers her saying that the sages... The real story is that the sage... Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the samsara?
The beep is a prompt tone for... Those spaces kept disappearing before my... Those dreamscapes kept... The Grand Sage said, my mind feels... We've already experienced the subs...
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant Their disembodied consciousness is placed in... No one is any the wiser as enough people wake up to yet an... So, this is like a dream factory. Very good, Paimon. Okay. So that be... Alright, last question. Who am I?
They say that alchemical divination is the Dendro Archon's divine revelation. So then, if Nahida has referred to herself as the moon... Now that I think about it... was...
So you noticed. I thought that one would be the hardest question. That's why I put it last. That wasn't hard at all. Even Paimon guessed that. Now that you mention it, Nahida, you've been hinting to us. It's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Paimon didn't expect to meet you like this. Yes, those can wait until we're back in real life. On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have about here and now. Firstly, this dream we're in is completely based on reality. Secondly, you're probably wondering why that's because people don't remember their... So whenever they wake up in the... That reminds Paimon! Traveler had a dream... Yes. Only after receiving the blessing of Dendro can a person gain the Dendro element's dream-enhancing power. That explains the feelings of deja vu. Meanwhile, everyone else has no idea. I know, right? Why did they have to base this dream on my birthday? Could they really?
Even you don't know the reason?
The Academia sages are determined to harvest lots of dreams in a short time, no matter the cost. Traveler, do you have any information?
Those spaces remind me of... Okay, Nahida said the Akasha rely... The Grand Sage said, go celebrate the birth...
Celebrate the birth of that could it mean? You asked me this question before. My answer was, it would literally... Now that you know this is all a have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Like, your notion of reality and dream would be thrown. That's why I could only give you very subtle...
Can humans really keep dreaming?
You might say your mental fatigue, especially those whose...
People's lives are at stake here!
Deceiving the people of Sumeru with no regard for their safety. No matter what they're trying to do, this is unforgivable. After we end the Sub-Zerus Festival Samsara, we have to look into...
How can the sages of the Academia...
In the end, I'm just the moon. The real sun is long gone.
A sun and a moon? Nahida's talking in riddles again. Oh, we're out of time today.
I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara tomorrow. See you then.
Good morning, Nahida. Wait. Now that Paimon remembers everything, should we instead say good morning, Lesser Lord Kusanali? Hey! What's wrong, Nahida? You don't look too good.
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
Did Dunyarzad already disappear?
No. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
Paimon can't believe it. Wait, so what about that other Dunyarzad?
She's actually something like a puppet, but not completely. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role in this dream. So another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream. Just like the grass and the trees, that Dunyarzad is just a bit...
But personality-wise, she's nothing like the real Dunyarzad.
Puppets are stiff, and can't copy a living person's vitality. After all, they're just there as filler. You know, speaking of which, the old Dunyarzad might not have been too different from a...
Dunyarzad truly believed that...
Yes. That I just gave her a little wisdom, so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she's still... far from it. I'm still a long way off from being a real Archon. I couldn't even save her. If I were a competent Archon, I wouldn't have let my most faithful follower die at the Sub-Zerus Festival with so many regrets.
Please don't beat yourself up over it, Nahida. It's the Sage's fault, and
I'm not beating myself up. All I did was to rationally observe the distance between myself and a real Archon.
Don't be like that, Nahida. Even real Archons are still allowed...
To prevent more tragedies like this, we must end the samsara as soon as possible.
Great, but...
Although the Sub-Zerus Festival, that means this dream belongs...
Huh? So...
Well, if this is someone's dream, then everything here must come from... Which means, with the power of
imagination...
Imagination means breaking through what you perceive as normal.
Like when the server at the tavern brings a plate to you. However, if you're the dream will respond in kind. But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. No matter, find some way to make that person.
How are we going to find them, though? If it could be, and even if we did find them, after all, like you said.
It's extremely difficult, yes. But as for me,
Out of town? Are you
yes. I want to try some. Hurry and go.
She was such a good person. Yeah. But we mustn't. Paimon's wondering. Do you... Huh. So, who do you think the host of the dream is? Oh, that would make... Let's go ask him some...
You're back. You left in a hurry last time.
Everything's fine. Just...
An experiment?
Could you... make a wish?
You want me to make a wish?
Less questions! More wishing!
Okay, my wish.
Oh.
I noticed earlier that she just doesn't seem like herself. I've also wondered if the...
So, you have...
When she placed the hat of the... What she didn't realize was that I'm not... Okay, yeah, that... Okay, I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh!
What?
Fucky? Sorry, but only one portion of Yelda candies per Nice try, you.
Guess he isn't the host of this dream after all. Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy. It seems like everyone who knows Dunyarzad loves her. But none of them has any... My ladies. That sounds like Dia! Oh. Huh? But Dia can handle them! Hey, Traveler!
Keep up.
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take... Hey, this is my job. The homie Yanni's pay me, not you. You... fine, alright. Anyway, watch yourself.
So you got yourself some back...
Wow! One with nature.
Let's nip that in the bud. Can't see?
Try to keep up.
One thing after another.
The wind knows me.
Need.
Clouds high. The birds call. Into the wind.
Traveler, were you just taking your anger out on those guys? You and Nahida both. Dunyarzad... Oh, And speaking of, remember how during the first Sub-Zero's festival, before the Samsara started, we came here with Dunyarzad because she said it was because she had forgotten something. Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that she is staying. Yeah, even if it. This is the place. Hey, the windows are unlocked. Okay, Paimon's gonna take a peek and. This was only a temporary residence, so there was pretty much no. Should we open it? Wow. Even though she was also... She must have wanted to get... If we hadn't found this book, but now that we know... Hey! Where are you off to? It's Dunyarzad's puppet. Traveler? You must be exhausted. Come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago. Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she talked about Nilou's dance of
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Yes, Traveler. What is it?
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just now, how come... What? Where are we going this time?
If you continue to resist, we will have to order The Grand Sage has already
Oh.
Traveler? You don't have to...
Traveler?
Traveler? What the heck are you doing? Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been scared stiff? Oh, of course! If this is the sage's plan, they wouldn't put... So they're just
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage? Like I said, they symbolize the goddess. Yes, the greater. That beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Padisaras? Just like the ones from the legend? I didn't even notice.
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the goddess of flowers passed away? So,
yeah. What's going on? Huh? You guys are acting... Hey!
They disappeared! So Nilu's the host! What a surprise! Purple Padisaras don't exist in the real world anymore. But in Nilu's subconscious, they can appear as decorations on the stage. It's just like the example Nahida told us. So when you saw the flowers, but if we want to end the samsara, we need the host to become a witch. How should we make Nilu?
Am I dreaming?
Huh?
So I'm right. Is this Lesser Lord Kusanali responding to our celebration?
Wrong guess, but you aren't completely wrong either. As far as you know, people in...
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage?
Ooh, sounds familiar.
Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first sage yet. His piety and wisdom were acknowledged. All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated. After who knows how long, he mastered all the knowledge he could comprehend. Afterward, he said to the Dendro Archon smiled. The next his wife lying next. In the end, the first...
So, the first...
Yes. But his faith and determination were conveyed to the Dendro Archon, so she blessed him in the form of a dream.
Paimon understands where you're coming from now.
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sub-Zero's festival is almost over too. Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sub-Zero's as beautiful as we can. The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Sub-Zero's. I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilu's dance.
morning, Traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep. But Paimon's head feels... Paimon thinks it was... The Sub-Zeros! Have we finally escaped from the Sub-Zeros? Quick! Take off your Akasha terminal! She's not in her room. What happened? Huh? What? Well done, Traveler, and thank you, Dunyarzad.
I'm sorry, who are...
Dunyarzad!
Oh, a Traveler Paimon. I have something amazing. I just had a dream. And I saw Nilou performing the dance of Sub-Zero.
You're actually Nahida, aren't you? And it's a really long story. We shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened. Let's chat somewhere else. Let's talk about Dunyarzad first. It's... Among the countless dreams, once Dunyarzad could know such a small fragment where both will gradually fit. I used all the power I had to keep her down. So it looks like we did manage to save Dunyarzad in the end. And not a moment too soon. Huh? Both are fine. All right. You two must have a lot of other questions for me, right? After all, you saved my faithful believer. As your reward, I will answer any and all questions. Got it. I hope... to be honest... Oh, and you let me go and get some sleep. Whether...
Traveler? Paimon? Why am I here? Do either of you know?
Maybe you were sleepwalking. You know you can't wake up a sleepwalker.
I see.